That is so weird. Why is it saying session is 0? Ah, what are you doing, Twitch? God dang it, I moved to you because of the fucking good live streams, not because of, flaps up, after takeoff checklist. Flaps up, gears up. Power on climb 1, and pressurization is okay. Genuinely annoyed with Twitch right now. Oh, my internet. I don't know, my internet seems to be fine. But, this is such an annoyance. Well, it looks like we only miss a bit of the takeoff, which is fine. I can probably piece the both videos together on the YouTube. But genuinely, it's getting slightly annoying that it's cutting off more times now. It might be the internet today, it might be the Australian internet, because fuck Australia and their goddamn internet, the only reason why I wouldn't move here. And, yeah. Jesus Christ. Sorry about the rant. It was meant to be slightly calm, but you know what? Doesn't really matter, does it now? As long as it works. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day, especially the people on the board. Because, 10,000 feet. And that's off and confirmed. Pressurization is still working. Hope everyone's doing well today. And genuinely sorry if you've been cut off from the stream, because I've got no clue what happened there. And transition alt. Standardized. And of course we can turn on the weather radar now, as well as the traffic radar, just in case. It's already on. I hope it doesn't happen during tonight's stream. Maybe it's everyone just getting ready for the lovely weekends. But genuinely, please, god damn, don't break apart Twitch. I need you to be excellent for the whole 7 hours. Anyways, now we're on the climb with N1 green, LNAV green, and VNAV speed green. So basically, everything is now normal, which is great. Yeah. So, why don't we do a little bit of a teaser for tonight's flight cast? I'm pretty sure that name has been trademarked somewhere. But, you know, why not, right? I think what I would have called it is Galightcast, because it's a mixture of gaming and flight. As we tend to talk about both the aviation news and the gaming news. Regarding gaming news, I might be touching upon Mafia 4. Imagine that. Well, to be fair, I've only started hearing about rumors of Mafia 4. So I've got no clue what's going on over there. And hopefully it's great. To me, it should be fine, but you know. It's only a matter of time before we see how bad 2K can fuck up a good old game. A good old franchise. They've already fucked up Red Dead Redemption. Well, the second one, because they killed off the single player for the multiplayer. Just like GTA 5, so that is an issue. But yeah, I am actually very excited to see how far the Mafia 4 series would bring us. Especially as you remembered, Mafia 3 wasn't necessarily about mafias, it's about killing mafias. But realistically, that's not really how the Mafia is like, or how the game portrays you to play as a Mafia, which is the only issue that we had when we played Mafia 3. Well, that I had when we played Mafia 3. On the other hand, it's gonna be a while before we actually see a release date. From what I can tell, there's literally no release dates anywhere, they're just hinting on one. But you know what? If Hangar 13 can do it, we'll see how they'll fucking do it. Ooh, however, from what I've heard, they might be using the Unreal Engine 5. Now, if anyone remembers how Unreal Engine 5 was demoed, god damn, it's great. It was amazing, the demo that it came with the PS5, I think? The Matrix game, which by far still surpasses a lot of people's expectation for a demo. It's a demo that is up there with Stanley Parable, that... what's that? Game that you crash cars in. Not BeamNG. BeamNG was pretty good too, but there was another one. The one where you also race in that. Wreckfest. There you go. They're both pretty good. Oh, and I should actually turn off the passenger seatbelt sign as we're approaching 25,000 feet. Flight level 250, whichever way you want to call it. So this is the aircraft in question. Lovely, nifty little thing. It's not little, but it's lovely, that's for sure. Regardless, I hope everyone's on the stream or on the VOD is having a good time. As always, I always like to tell you guys to just enjoy the day, because it's important to enjoy a good day. Even if you're having a bad day. It may be difficult, but it's not impossible. On the news of flight, on the other hand, let me take out the thingamabob because I've forgotten what news there are. On the news of flight, apparently there's been a few close calls, which is interesting. No. Wait, what? Qantas JASA extend deadline for COVID flight credits. Choice says conditions clearly unfair. Airlines being airlines. What do you expect? Oh, I didn't type down aviation news. That's what I was supposed to put down. Alright, let's take a look at what news there are lately. That one viewer who's watching, thank you, just lurking around at the very least. So what lies behind the string of US near misses? That's what the BBC calls it. Basically, there's been a lot of different cases. We'll touch further into that topic later tonight, but later in, let's say, 6 hours by the looks of it. But yeah, for now we'll just read the headlines to see what is nice and what is not nice. I'm pretty sure most people here are just, what do you call it? Just want to see the landing, which is understandable. As I really do want to see the landing as well. Ay. But the issue is I'll be flying the landings, so good. Pilots like to watch other pilots land. No, actually not really. I do like the feeling of landing. Landing an aircraft is a very interesting feeling. It feels like you're in control. And when everything goes well, it's just pretty nice. In my personal opinion. Flight level 300, clear to climb flight level 330. Sorry about that, those are just small SOPs that was caught on during my flight school days. But, yeah. It's just a very nice and quiet day up here. Not many other traffic because it's still early in the day. We'll probably see a jump off traffic later tonight, especially in Melbourne, because tonight's flight will be departing from Melbourne to Kuala Lumpur, which will take roughly 7 to 8 hours. And I know that because I'm gonna have to sleep and wake up and ensure I can stay up for the next 8 hours. I've even prepared some cold brew coffee for it. Can you imagine that? It's heinous, in my opinion. 1,000 to go. And cross-checked. Regarding Melbourne. Melbourne's a nice spot. It's... Now, I always diss on Australia because there is a chance I actually just don't really want to live here. It's a nice country. It's a great place to walk about and make sure everything is working, but realistically, I don't think I can see myself staying here. Flight level 330 captured. And FMC speed green. So, I've got no clue how to feel about Australia. It's nice and free, but there's a lot of undermining issues. On the other hand, I do like how patriotic the Australians are, how kind they are, how casual they are with their, how would you say it, words. It's one thing that I can't imagine going to a different country and just be very expressive. I know America is super expressive, but that's also because they have a population of 300 million, so can't blame them for having quite a few bad apples. Compared to, let's say, what, 28 million? 1% of 28 million is about 2.4 million, whereas 1% of 300 million is 30 million. Yeah, if you put 1% in 300 million, that's more population than Malaysia. No, wait, sorry, Malaysia has 32 now. More population than probably Australia. Altitude. CWS, caution. On the LNAV. Pilot disengage. Pilot engage. On VNAV. And descending. God damn, I need to calibrate my controller here. It's unfortunate how slow things are over here as well. Not only that being slow, the stream today is fairly slow as well. Highly doubt many people would like to take a peek at flight streams today, which is unfortunate. But you know what? This is what I want to do. If gaming is definitely not my thing, because I'm still testing it out, then I'm definitely going into flight streams 100%. By the looks of it, there is one traffic right in front of us. Not too sure how far, but by the looks of it, they'll be very close by once we reach Kuala Lumpur. They're at 38,000 feet. We're about 33. We're about 5,000 feet apart. Slight RVSM issue, but not a massive issue, luckily. Genuinely hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Well, let's see how this goes. Sorry for being quiet. My brain just went offline for a bit. I haven't actually slept since 12 a.m. last night. Now it's 5 p.m. so it's about what, 17 hours? Sounds normal, but you know, apparently you need 8 hours of sleep every day. Yeah. Don't fucking understand that bit. All you need is 5 hours. The only issue is you have to put the 5 hours at the right spot, or else you mess things up. Genuinely. But apart from that, yeah, talking about news. Apparently, one of the biggest things to note out of what happened is there has been 7 near misses since the year started. 7 near misses from what, January. So that's about 2 near miss a month. That's not good, and that's only in one country. So yeah, something is definitely going wrong. And of course, there's also the talk of how Russian fighters are colliding with Reaper drones, or the other way around. That really ties it back to the lovely topic of near misses. Because that one was definitely a near miss, to the point where they made contact. Oh. And back to gaming news. I heard that Steam is now having a sale. Like currently, spring sale of something. Which is useful if you want to buy some games. I saw Forza Horizon 5 being on sale. There you go. It's from 16 March to the 23rd of March. So if you are listening, do go to Steam and take a look around, because by the looks of it, there are quite a few games that are on the wish list. Sakura. I watched someone play you. You were slightly boring to watch, unfortunately. But that doesn't matter. And then there's F1 2022. Which I'm not good at racing, as clearly you've seen with my Godfather series, as well as my Mafia series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube. YouTube, link down in the description, I think. But with that, it's just that my driving is complete, utter bollocks. Which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to be a race car driver. And unfortunately, that didn't work out too well. So I did the second next best thing, which is a pilot. You know, if you want to be fast, be a pilot. Sometimes you get outrun by a car, but they'll still be faster once you reach 30,000 feet. If you can reach 30,000 feet, that is. Oh, Jeebus, Lorenzo. Looks like it's gonna be no ATC all the way towards the airport. Oh. And again, sorry for my yawns. Really, really half asleep right now. On the other hand, it's very quiet today, surprisingly. Considering that everyone wants a quick day off or a quick day to end, they usually watch some streams to make sure. Well, not streams, usually that's on YouTube. They finish up the workday to try and get rid of the final few minutes by watching YouTube videos. Oh my god, my nose is stuffing up again. That's always a good sign, isn't it? That's not good. Oh. Oh yeah, let's just see what brings us up to here. Because generally there's nothing right now. Ay. There we go. Something I can just sit down and relax to. That's the beauty of flight simulators. You just enjoy the music of the aircraft flying through the air with lack of, what do you call it, issues as you left it down on the ground. I think that's part of the reason why I want to become a pilot. Most of your issues are 30,000 feet underneath you. So that's always a good deal for me. Ay. Now what we can do now is actually just start with our preparation on the way down, because we're going down via Dakos on the Caledonian 1 arrival, which is this arrival at Subang Airfield. Ooh, weather is clear than crystal, with winds down the runway. Yep, some turbulence. That's not good. That's fine. It's just a minor turbulence. Hopefully the people at the back don't mind it. So where were we? Right, on the arrival phase. So Caledonian 1 onto the... Wait, what? Is there only 2? Oh yeah, there's only 2 because runway 33 uses Caledonian 1 as well. Then the ILS onto runway 15, and then the airport information. Genuinely a nice quiet day, isn't it? Well, we can just prepare for everything too, I guess. So we got 150. Hey, they finally fixed it. It used to be 149er, but now it's properly on the line, which is good. We need more of this bullshit. And 110.3. 103, 1103. Perfecto, it's like it's already set for us. And then the arrival, we did say the Caledonian onto runway 15. ILS. And Yeah. Caledonian 1. We're coming via Dacus and an ILS 1515. Confirm the legs and execute that day. Everything looks good. Looks like we'll be landing in the next hour, which is always a good sign. Because that means I can take a nice nap before our 7-hour stream. Which I am not going to be very happy about, unfortunately. But you know what, anything to have more viewers and more followers and more people to chat to. Because genuinely, I like chit-chatting with people. Ta 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 ta. Well, time to use a washroom. Even though we're very close to our top of descent. Top of descent is where we start descending the aircraft. But I will be right back. I need to use the washroom. Occupied? No! No! It's occupied! Ah! I need to use it. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh, actually. Hey, Lizzie, can you pass me a bottle? Oh, I accidentally locked myself out. There we go. Ta 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 ta. And one last item is our MSA, which is 350. Ooh, very much lower than usual. They've definitely upgraded this airport slightly compared to the last time I came here. Yep, that's too high. Oh, that's radio as well. Wrong one. I need Barrow. And Barrow 350. Left. And Barrow 350 right. That's listener. About 60 nautical miles from top of descent. Good time for me to take a quick toilet break. I will be right back. Hello, Kelvin. Oh my god, he just came in at the most perfect time where I really need to use a washroom. I'll be right back. Give me a slight moment, but welcome aboard to the channel. Hopefully you like it here. I know I don't. X-Plane 12. That's because, well, firstly, there's two main reasons why I don't actually play X-Plane 12 yet. Firstly, it's because there's not much, well, there's now a lot of support, but it's still unstable. Like, if you jump into it, it's going to be unstable. Similarly to how Microsoft Flight Simulator Microsoft Flight Simulator, the 2020 version, came out. When it first came out, it was very unstable, very laggy, stuff like that. When publishers push out a game that's not complete, well, more of like still in beta, chances are it's never going to be an optimized item. And when you come into the flight sim world or flight simulator industry, I'm pretty sure you know there's no chance unless you have the best of the best cards and the best of the processors and as much RAM as you need. There's no chance you're gonna reach 60 frames per second. So, what's the bother of going to X-Plane 12 now if all that is still gonna be much worse than X-Plane 11? The other reason is because it's still a little bit out of my budget, and there's a lot of add-ons that requires you to pay twice to jump into X-Plane 12 and jump into their aircrafts. So, genuinely, that's the... yeah. Yeah, imagine how much FPS I get in X-Plane 12. It'll be slightly worse, unfortunately. But yeah, nah, my basic points are just... I don't think I'm ready to move into X-Plane 12 with this, what'd you call it? Rig. Maybe in the future I will, maybe once everything settles down and everything goes well, I'll choose X-Plane 12, but for now, since I still have all the mods and everything in X-Plane 11, I'm gonna stick with X-Plane 11. All the mods, sorry, all the add-ons. Yeah, and the other issue is I have to get ready for a bit of extra money for it then. Oh, approaching top of descent. Oh yeah, are you using X-Plane 12? Because genuinely, I see both pros and cons in X-Plane 12. And I don't really see much of a future for X-Plane 11. But for now, it's currently on the line where X-Plane 11 is going to be falling apart, and X-Plane 12 will be much superior. But that's still a little bit a while away, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to be using the washroom. Hopefully everyone here on the VOD is still having a great time. Or on the stream is having a great time. I'm just going to be right back. Give me about 20 to 40 seconds. And I am back. Sorry about that sudden disappearance. But that was just a slight human need. Welcome aboard to the 2 other viewers. Hopefully you're having a wonderful time. Ah, there we go. So yeah, nah, we were just chit-chatting. Probably halfway through you left, but we were just chit-chatting. Why am I still using X-Plane 11 and not X-Plane 12? Well, first reason is obviously pricing. I know it's the same price as X-Plane 11, but it's the add-on pricings as well. Some add-ons require you to pay twice, so... As well as, performance. My computer right now is struggling at 25 for X-Plane 11. Can you imagine how bad it would be on X-Plane 12? So, yeah. Those are the main reasons why. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Okay, so what do we do now? You know what we can do? We can actually prepare our briefing for today. Also, cabin crew will be descending in 15 minutes. So let's begin our little brief for the arrival. This is a Subang Malaysia Star, chart 10-2, effective date 1st of December, Caledonian 1 arrival. We'll be coming in from Dakus, 15 nautical miles from VBA. We have to be above 6,000. 3 nautical miles train from VBA will have to be above 3,000. And then we'll be expected to go direct to Caledonian on the 205 NDB. Transition level for today is flight level 130. Adhere to vertical restrictions, so star, all that, the things that we mentioned, and bank angle 25 or rate 1, whichever is less. Moving on, once we've done with the Caledonian 1, we'll be going for the Subang Malaysia ILS or localizer runway 15, dated 23rd December, chart 11-1. All the frequencies has been recognized and familiarized, so we can skip through that. And oh my god, that's not good. There we go. That tends to happen for a bit. The thingamabob. The ILS is 150 with 110.3. 1 and 2 confirmed. Course left, course right confirmed. And we'll be descending to 2,500 feet. Today's minimums will be on the ILS with a decision altitude of 350 feet with full lights. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that scared the sheep out of me. Sorry for people who got scared about that too. It's just that X-Pilot tends to be very loud. I'll put it slightly lower. Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah. We've got full lighting, so visibility is 750 meters minimum. And in the event of a misapproach, we'll climb to 3,000 feet or above on track of 150. On passing 1,000, we'll turn right tracking 315, and then we'll intercept the VBA VOR radial 245 to Rockville and hold all as directed by ATC. Caution, misapproach turn speed maximum is 210 knots to cross the VBA VOR radial at 185 at 2,500 or above. The MSA, or the minimum safety altitude for this airfield, is on the southwest 2,300, on the northeast is 7,700. So if we suffer an engine failure or anything that's altitude restricted or restricting, we'll descend, we'll go southwest of the airfield and descend to 2,300. Any questions? Only one question. It's not really descending. Let's just use flight level change for now. And throttle idle. And we can start descending, so we're genuinely prepared for the arrival. First time being ahead of the aircraft. flight level 300, clear to descend to flight level 110. We'll also put a descent minimum clause of 240 at or under 12,000 feet, because I do not trust these things, or myself. And we can start taking this over and say to descend at 272. Perfecto. We're about 3,700 feet high. That's not good, but we're catching up, so that's not an issue. Train! Ah, God, I love living right next to a train station. Gets you anywhere in 1 minute, as well as being able to sleep to the sounds and rumble of a train passing by. Ah. To me, I really like the sound of trains, because it has that nice white noise. Let's have a little bit more of that hot cross buns with mixed spices. Got it from Aldi's. Lovely spot for Australia. Cheap too. There's all my favourite stuff in there. It's all in one shop, which is why I like it. I mean, it's almost all in one shop. The only thing missing is mostly Asian food, unfortunately. Sorry for the quietness, just had the lovely taste of the hot bun thingy-mabob. I mean, it doesn't really taste as much. Nothing as great as the lovely Malaysian, whatchamacallit? The potato buns or something. They were amazing. Very fattening, but amazing. So, genuinely, I hope everyone's having a wonderful time, especially the people on the VOD, because it's genuinely very quiet. Standard, and it was 110, 1011, was it? 1010. 1010, oh, 1010. Oh my god, why is it so laggy all of a sudden? 1010 and 1010. Perfecto. Something is definitely causing the lag. I'm not too sure why it is. Might have something to do with the disconnection that happened earlier as well. 1,000 feet to go. And we can go all the way down to 2,500 now. Okay, brakes. Now auto brake to 2. Now land with flaps 30 today. Zero knots is a west wind condition, dry. And we'll do our brake 2. We're landing with 4 tons of fuel. It's a 6 to it's 5-8. Continuous in case for a quick getaway is required. Yes, to go around, I meant. Vorlock green. Flaps 1, speed check. Speed check, flaps 5. Flight attendants, please receive for landing. And localizer captured. Thousand to go. And flaps 30. There you go. There we go. We're approaching onto the airport now. 2500 radio alta live. (3,000 feet, miss approach altitude set). Alright. Full landing checklist above the line. Cont. Landing lights. Pressurization. Jesus, that keeps scaring the shit out of me. Minimums. Set. Radios. Set. Nav aids. Set. Our pilot modes set and checked. Then our auto brake 2. Seatbelt signs on. I missed your damper. God dang it. I knew I was missing something. Glide slope green. And gear down. Flaps 10.
Gear down, 3 greens.
And checked. Speed check, flaps 20. Approaching 160, 159. Looks like it's gonna be a nice calm landing. Speed check, flaps 25. And speed check, flaps 40. Correction, flaps 30. Following checklist, under the line, gear down, flaps 30, set. So gear down to 3 greens, there you go. 1000 feet, stabilized, missile approach altitude 3000, set. And spoilers armed.
Too fast.
Considered,
Too fast.
considered, continuing.
Approaching 1-5.
1-5 confirmed.
Too fast. Too fast.
Considered, continuing, 500 above, 80 off.
Unstable. Unstable.
Stable, continuing. Runway visual, continuing. Our pilot is engaged. 100 above.
50, 40, 30,
Long landing.
Long landing. Long landing.
Oh my god. Jesus.
0,000.
Oh my god.
Remaining.
Going around. Oh my god, that was just slightly off. You're up.
Gear up. 400.
airspeed low, airspeed low,
Considered.
airspeed low, airspeed,
We'll do a right hand.
airspeed,
Actually, no, we'll do a left hand traffic.
1000.
1000 feet. That wasn't great. I had to do a last minute go around. Alright, flaps 5. And let's keep it at 5. Subong traffic, Avincia 784 going around. Subong traffic, Avincia 784 will be doing a circuit instead. Making a left hand traffic. Jesus, why is it not having fun times with the FPS? Well, that's not good, is it? Luckily, I can just join back in. Oh. Altitude. Oh my god. I think I just bust a couple of airspaces there. Subang traffic, Avincia 784, downwind, left and runway 15, full stop landing.
Gear down.
Subang.
3 greens.
Close on. Speed checked. Is going for a very quick left hand base. Flaps 20. Airspeed. Flaps 25. Speed checked. Flaps 30. Speed checked. 1,000 feet stabilized. Miss approach altitude 3,000 set. Big question is, where is the airport? Is that it? Well, I think I went a little bit too far to the left. Runway in sight. We'll do a slightly botched base. Not great, but it'll work. Seven, save lives.
Sync rate.
500 above.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Unstable. Unstable.
Minimums.
Unstable.
Runway visual continuing. 100 above.
Long landing. Long landing. 10,000 feet remaining.
There we go. Reverse thrust. And manual braking.
80 knots.
And switch over to manual braking. And there we go. There we have it. Weather radar off. Taxi lights on. APU goes straight on. And spoilers up. Flaps up. You can turn everything off. Considering there's no air traffic control on this airfield, it should be fine for us to just taxi on the CTAF. Subang traffic, Avincia 784 on standby. Subang traffic, Avincia 784, Boeing 737 on Tango. Will be taxiing to Terminal 3. via Tango, entering via Papa. Well, the passengers will probably not like the first landing, but the second landing was much better. Much buttery. Unfortunately, FSA won't really like that, but it's fine. At least we managed to land safely. After landing checklist, flaps up, gears still down and green, speed brakes up, weather off, flight directors off, autopilot off, up, strobes and taxi lights, lighting set, AP has been turned on. And we can turn off that. Hello, Mystical? Mystical. There you go. Sorry. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Wasn't too sure. But welcome aboard. Hopefully you're having a wonderful time here. The only gate the 737 can pocket is on 36. How's it going? Unfortunately, we just landed, and we'll watch a couple of replays, but then, you know, I'll be heading off for a bigger flight later tonight. Well, later tonight, as in like it's 68 hours. And can the right side see where 36 is? There it is. Da, da, da. And force right. There we go. Oh, too far. Everything else is confirmed off. Traffic is off. Weather, so no one gets any X-ray checks. Lights off. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the follow. Just saw it. But yeah, really sorry that you came in at such a time. It was a short flight, unfortunately. It was just between an island to Kuala Lumpur, which is an hour. But genuinely, it's not gonna be as bad as tonight's flight, which is going to be 7 hours long. But it'll be fine. We'll all be fine. But for one thing, at least you're still here to watch the replay. There was 2 attempted landings, one go around due to a very high speed descent. So just be cautious about that one. The second one is a little bit weirder of a landing, but don't mind it. But yeah, welcome aboard to the channel. Sorry, is copying you on what? Sorry, I really don't know what you call it. I'm still new here, so I've got no clue what we're supposed to do. Oh, we can turn off that spy now. No, not that spy. X-Pilot. All I can say is just get ready for the slightly bumpy. I mean, firstly, I should have noticed the ILS was taking a slightly offset to the left, which was very far to the left, and just a sudden ping. That's not great. Oh, was that a tail strike? Ooh, just a slight bit before it actually hit a tail strike. Thank God it didn't. That would have been very embarrassing. But that's the first approach. The second approach after doing a slightly botched circuit. Oop, that's a bit too fast. What I mean by slightly botched circuit is, yeah. Exactly. Hey, you get it. Finally, someone who understands in this channel. Anyways, yeah, that's interesting base. But a slightly long landing. Yeah, I should have just gone around again. But that's fine. And I need one picture for the thumbnail for the YouTube VOD. Yeah. Let me think. Do I have a place where I can take a picture? Get ready for a very loud noise. Or the game crashing. Whichever comes first. Oh no, I think the game is having a really hard time thinking what it wants to do. Oh yeah, no, I will upload it onto here as well as onto YouTube because why not? Have a little bit of something everywhere. Have a little bit of jokes here and there just so you can write it back down later on in the future. That's what I love to do. No, genuinely, the game really, really hates me right now. Something isn't quite... There we go! And voila. The only issue is that... Okay, sorry if it's a little bit loud. But the only issue is that... at the start of the videos, at the start of the stream, the internet was a little bit janky. So, it had to restart literally right after I took off. Yeah, no, I was just talking to someone earlier regarding that, where I think I still prefer X-Plane 11, not only because I don't think my computer can run it, but I think it's still too early to judge it. It's similar to how MFS 2020 first came out, where at first it's very glitchy, buggy and all that, but the developers just wants to push things out, so yeah, who knows. Yeah, do you play X-Plane 11 or X-Plane 12 more? By the sounds of it, you actually play X-Plane 11 more. Oh no, not again. I may have messed up slightly. Ah, that's good. I tend to play P3D as well, but I think I'm sticking with X-Plane 11 just because of the A, stability, which MFS 2020 doesn't have, and B, recency, which means, it's very easy to switch the airports to up-to-date airports, especially because Explain 12 is out. The files are very similar, so you can actually just push in the Explain 12 scenery files into Explain 11. Well, to say scenery, I mean airport files, just so that you can get the airports up to date. But yeah, nah, I see what you mean by you play everything as usual, because they're all really good flight sims. Well, the game really, really hates me now. Wonder how it's gonna handle tonight. Rendering setting is too high. Fair enough. I mean, take a look. We're not even in the middle of anywhere right now, unfortunately. Yeah, we got it. It's just rendering in right now, so. Oh well. So yeah. So I'm really sorry that you came near. Yeah. I will agree to that statement. I was once a skeptical Explain 11 person, because I only played FSX and P3D. But after moving to Explain 11, I see there's no difference. Except for one thing which I love, it's convenience. The convenience in Explain 11 is amazing. You can just start up a flight and get ready in less than an hour. So, yes. Alright, thank you so much, Mystical. Oh, it's a pun on mystical. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm a bit slow sometimes. Especially when I haven't had a sleep for past some many hours. But yeah, have a wonderful day. I'll see you on my next stream. Hopefully, which is in again 6 or 7 hours. But yeah, thank you so much. And thank you so much for following. Just feeling good after fucking up yesterday. Bye.